Hello, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your trivia host this evening. Welcome to the game, everybody. Come on over, get yourself signed up for our first game of 2022. We already have 44 teams signed up and ready to go, and you could be the 45th team if you come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, fill out the basic sign-up information, team name, an email address. Let us know if you are or are not a part of the league. Whichever is the case, we welcome you to play with us here this evening. And once you've filled out those 3 fields, click on the button that says Join Game, and that is going to get your team signed up for this evening. Whether you've played with us many times in the past or you're thinking, hey, I could go for some trivia right now, we welcome you to play with us. It could be super casual. Come on over, play. Whether you live in our namesake, New York City, or anywhere else in the world, we would love to have you here tonight. We're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. The first 3 are question and answer rounds that have 10 questions in them. Our 4th and final round, it's the picture round, which also has 10 images in it, not questions, but images. We'd love to have you play with us. So come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com to get your team signed up. We'll dive into that first round in just a moment here. Here's how it's going to work once you get to the website. You're going to be able to see the trivia questions that I'm asking pop up directly on the website as I'm asking them. Some of the questions are going to have multiple choice options. The majority of the questions this evening are short answer. So whether it's multiple choice or short answer, select the option if it's multiple choice. If it's short answer, type or tap in your response, and then always click the button that says submit answers. That is going to make your responses come on over to us and our wonderful scorekeeper behind the scenes, keeping things running smooth as butter. We've got Trivia Peter to thank for our scores here this evening. Most things do score automatically, but in the event that it's a short answer question, sometimes there are spelling variations, and we're here, Peter's here rather, to make sure that you get the points you deserve to get. So thank you for that, Peter. Before we dive into our first round tonight, I do have 2 rules for the game. The first rule, the most intuitive rule: there will be no cheating in trivia. Please do not look the answers up. We are not interested in what you're capable of Googling or asking Jeeves. What we want to know is what you know. So don't cheat. Our second rule here, please don't give away the answers in the chat. We welcome you to participate in the chat here this evening. It's a true joy of mine and Peter's to interact with all of you, but kindly don't give away the answers. That spoils the game for others. That's pretty much it in terms of the setup here. Last call, everybody. If you'd like to play with us this evening, we've got 53 teams signed up. Come on over, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Fill out that sign up info, click that button that says join game. Elliot, I'm not hating on Ask Jeeves. I'm just asking that you don't use Ask Jeeves. And Trivia Peter wondering if Ask Jeeves is even still around. I honestly don't know. Don't find out right now by trying to ask him a trivia question, though. But you can verify it if you'd like. Let us know in the chat if Ask Jeeves exists. Oh, it was bought by About.com. Excellent. Good trivia knowledge there. The Helsinki Syndrome. I trust you all. Unidan says that Dogpile still exists. Yeah, it's out there. Okay. And with that, let's do it, everybody. Best of luck to your team. Let's start the new year out on the right foot. I hope all of you win. That can't happen. All right, let's do it. Round 1 tonight. It is in the category of hairy situation. We're in a hairy situation. We got 10 questions about hairy things. Here's round 1. Question number 1. In what city is the John Waters film Hairspray and its musical adaptation set? Name that city. Peter wonders if cha-cha is still a thing. Text 242-242. Your correct answer for number 1. Baltimore is the city where Hairspray is set, as are most projects by John Waters. Baltimore, Maryland. Question number 2. In what film did Harry Styles make his feature film acting debut in 2017? This is when you know that things aren't going well for your search engine, when you ask another search engine whether it still exists. But also, I second Trivia Peter, no Googling during trivia. All right, let's find out our correct answer for number 2. Harry Styles' feature film debut was the Christopher Nolan movie Dunkirk. Dunkirk, your correct answer. He's been in at least one other movie since then that I'm aware of. And prior to that, tons of One Direction music videos. Round 1, question 3. The Harry Potter 20th anniversary Return to Hogwarts is on HBO Max and features interviews with the cast, including Ivana Lynch, who talks about getting her role from an open call audition. What character does Ivana Lynch portray in the series? Peter and I checked this out last night. It's sweet. It's fun. It's exactly what you think it's going to be. Ivana Lynch portrayed Luna Lovegood. Luna Lovegood, your answer for number 3. Question 4. We've got a biblical question for you all. These don't come up too often. Here it is. In the book of Judges, who brings a Philistine into Samson's chambers to cut off his hair, the source of his strength? Your correct answer for number 4. Who brings that Philistine Samson to cut off his hair? Who brings a Philistine in to cut off Samson's hair? It's Delilah. Delilah. Your correct answer for number 4. Our 5th question of this round. Fill in the blank. The podcast Getting Blank from Queer Eye grooming expert Jonathan Van Ness has been spun off into a Netflix series. Fill in that blank. Getting blank. That Jonathan Van Ness podcast turned Netflix series. Good for him. Very cool. Getting curious. Curious. Your correct answer for number 5. I expect this one was maybe a little bit harder. Let's see how you did here. 38% of you JVN fans. I see there's a new season of Queer Eye. I am going to watch that as soon as I can. Just makes you feel good. Question 6, featuring actors Lena Waithe and Jay Farrow, the 2020 satirical horror movie Bad Hair centers around a murderous what? This one's multiple choice. Choose the answer you think is correct. Bad Hair. This movie debuted on Hulu, and it is about a murderous weave. A weave with vengeance. Your correct answer for number 6. Our 7th question in this round. The opening scene of Full Metal Jacket depicts Marine recruits having their heads shaved before this real-life drill sergeant turned actor begins their training. Name that real-life drill sergeant turned actor. That drill sergeant turned actor, I bet you can picture his face. You can probably hear him screaming in your head. But do you know his name? R. Lee Ermey is your correct answer for number 7. 3 more questions in round number 1. Here is number 8. Tokoyama is a hairdresser that specializes in forming hair into a top knot for competition in what sport? Name that sport. Timer coming at you. A Tokiyama is a hairdresser that puts hair into a stylish top knot using so much gel, so much twine to make it nice and tight for sumo wrestlers. Sumo wrestling, your correct answer for number 8. Question number 9. What method of hair dyeing comes from a French word meaning to sweep? Timer starting soon. From French for to sweep, this hair dyeing technique is called balayage. Balayage, your correct answer for number 9. How many of y'all put ombre? I bet a lot of you. Let's check out our final question. Not so many. 70% of you got that one right. Writer on the radio, guilty of putting ombre. Thanks for fessing up. It was hard. It was a hard one. Our final question of round one, the climactic scene of Legally Blonde, centers around the science and maintenance of what type of hairstyle? Elle Woods uses her hair expertise to find out that Linda Cardellini's character is definitely lying because she got her hair wet too soon after she got a perm. A perm, your correct answer for number 10. Perm. Okay, that wraps up our first round of the quiz tonight. Let's see how it's going so far. Tons of you are tied in ninth place, or in seventh place rather, with 9 points right now. And we have 6 teams who haven't missed a beat. 10 for 10. We Drink and We Know Things 12. A School for Ants. We Drink and We Know Things 17 and 69. Pieced It Together and the Helsinki Syndrome. Very good start to those 6 teams. Everyone else, do not worry. We are only through our first round. Plenty of time to change the tune for you all here this evening. We do private events with NYC Trivia League, and we would absolutely love to work with you. If you're looking for a way to celebrate an upcoming birthday party or baby shower, bar mitzvah, we do it all. You can reach out to me, Meredith, at nyctrivialeague.com. We also do corporate events. So if you're looking for something to do with your work team, we'd love to be a part of it. We do virtual events, in-person events. It's a bit of a strange time right now with Omicron. We thank you all so much for playing with us virtually here this evening in lieu of being able to play in person. It's just wonderful bringing this to you all. And virtual private events can be a great solution as well during, a strange moment in the history of our lives. We'd love to work with you. We also do Mixtape Bingo, Census of Humor, Risky Buzzness. Those last 2, those are game shows. One of them kind of like Family Feud, the other kind of like Jeopardy. Reach out to me and I will explain them in full if you're interested. Can't wait to work with you all. Let's dive into round number 2 tonight. Round number 2 is in honor of a legend that we lost very recently. If you have a drink, pull it up right now. And big cheers to Betty White. Betty White. We have 10 questions all about Betty White. Let's do it, everybody. Round 2, question 1. Kind of an easy one to start us off. Let's see if you know. What was Betty White's character's name on The Golden Girls? Initially, Betty White was asked to portray the character Blanche on Golden Girls, but that role ended up going to Rue McClanahan, and Betty White played the lovable ditz Rose Nyland. Your correct answer for number 1. Rose was her character's name. Question number 2. The TV series Hot in Cleveland, which starred Betty White, debuted in 2010 as the first original series of what channel? I have an answer for you all. Hot in Cleveland was the first original series on TV Land. TV Land, your correct answer. TV Land, as a channel, initially was a rebranding of Nick at Night, and their first original show, Hot in Cleveland. Question number 3. Betty White played the character Sue Ann Nivens, the star of the fictional TV series The Happy Homemaker on fictional station WJM-TV on what 1970s sitcom? Sue Ann Nivens was Betty White's character on The Mary Tyler Moore Show. Your correct answer for number 3, Mary Tyler Moore. Question number 4. Betty White was nominated for 21 Primetime Emmy Awards in her lifetime. Her most recent win was in 2010 for Outstanding Guest Actress in a Comedy Series for her performance on what show? An appearance that started from a Facebook campaign. Name that show. "21 Primetime Emmy nominations and 5 wins, 2 for Mary Tyler Moore, 1 for Golden Girls, 1 for The John Larroquette Show, and 1 as the host of Saturday Night Live, SNL. Your correct answer for question number 4. Our 5th question in this round. In 2018, Betty White earned the Guinness World Record as the person to work longer in TV than anyone else in the medium. In what decade was her first TV appearance? Mary Tyler Moore really did hate hats, Unidan. She threw it off her head. Get it out of here as far away as possible. Every episode, making a real point of it. I've got an answer for you all for number 5, the decade in which Betty White made her first appearance on TV. If you check out the Guinness Book of World Records site and see what this award, do you call it an award on Guinness Book? The record, what it's all about. She first appeared in the 1930s, the 30s, right out of high school. Specifically, 1939 was her first television appearance. All right, getting into our 6th question of this round. In 1983, Betty White became the first woman to win a Daytime Emmy Award for Best Game Show Host for the show Just Men. This award did not go to another woman until 2005, when who took home the Emmy? Push the Fisherman, it must have been the earliest form of TV when she appeared on it in 1939. Unbelievable. Your correct answer for number 6, that game show host who was a woman who won in 2005 that Daytime Emmy Award. It's Meredith Vieira for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Meredith Vieira. Question number 7, Betty White voiced a character named Bitey White in what 2019 Pixar movie? Betty White voiced Bitey White, which was a toy for a baby that had teeth marks all over it and the face of a tiger. That 2019 movie is Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4. If you're looking at your scores and wondering, why didn't I get a point for Meredith Vieira? Peter's working on that right now. We had apparently some fun spellings of the name Meredith, which as a Meredith, I've experienced many times in my life, though this one is a new one, Mediarth Vera. So don't worry, everybody, if you spelled her name incorrectly, you are going to get a point. Sometimes it just takes a moment to make sure that we work through all of those misspellings. Let's get into our 8th question of our Betty White round. The Golden Girls character, Rose Nyland, was born in St. Olaf, Minnesota, and in the show has moved to a house with the other 3 women in what U.S. city? Name that city. The Golden Girls, the 4 titular Golden Girls, live together in a house in Miami, Florida. Miami, your correct answer for number 8. 2 more questions in this round. Here is number 9. Hi, Dante. What's up? What 2009 romantic comedy featured Betty White as Annie, the grandmother to Ryan Reynolds' character and mother to Craig T. Nelson's character? Name that rom-com. You stink. What? Question number 9. This one was my hint du jour. If you follow me on Instagram, I give away a hint every single time we do these quizzes. Mondays, 8 o'clock. Wednesdays, 8:15, both Eastern time, both here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Give me a follow on Instagram at Trivia Meredith, and you would have known that your answer for number 9 is the movie The Proposal. The Proposal, your correct answer for number 9. Our next quiz, it's coming up on Monday. We're back to our regular schedule. Can't wait to see you all right here on Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern. Our final question of round number 2. Betty White hosted a candid camera style prank show that debuted in 2012 called Betty White's Off Their Blank. Fill in that blank, please. Whoa. That candid camera prank show was all about elderly folks showing up in positions you wouldn't expect. It was called Off Their Rockers. Rockers, your correct answer. Rockers. Off their rockers. All right, that concludes our second round here this evening. I see in the chat that someone's looking for a point for Miami FL. Clearly, that is going to get you a point. Again, it just takes a couple minutes for Peter to review all of that. Working on it. All right, let's see how you're doing. 2 rounds in to the quiz. It looks like maybe the answer's not been revealed for number 10 yet. So I'm going to pause 1 sec. There it is. Y'all knew it. 92% of you got that last one correct. 20 questions in. We've got a bunch of teams tied in 4th place with 19 points. Very well played to you. What is this? A school for ants? We drink and we know things. 69. Fanny flutters the blue shells, the prettiest Nando, and pieced it together. And a 3-way tie for the lead right now. Perfect scores thus far. 20 for 20. We drink and we know things. 12 and 17. And the Helsinki syndrome. Good game to those 3 teams. So many teams are right on your heels. A bunch of you tied in 10th and 16th right now as well. Many of you can really turn this around for yourselves. Getting into our 3rd round momentarily. On your answer sheets tonight, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you're going to find these donation links. This game is only here in this virtual setting because of donations. So please help us out this evening via a Venmo donation or credit card donation. Every little bit helps. We want to keep this virtual game going through 2022 and beyond. It is a big joy in my life to get to bring you brand new, fresh content twice a week. And we hope to keep it going. So please consider a donation. It could be something as small as $5, $3, or as much as you're feeling. If you're like, we play a lot and I haven't donated in a long time or ever, that's totally fine. And tonight is a great time to show a little New Year generosity. Whatever you're able to give, we hope that you donate a little bit this evening. Thanks, everybody. Our 3rd round, round number 3 tonight, it is in the category of classic children's literature. 10 questions in this theme. Here is round 3, question number 1. French author Jean de Brunhoff created what literary pachyderm who would become the king of the elephants? Name that character. Betty White off their walkers. You're so right. Would have been a better name. I've got an answer for you for number 1 in round 3. That king of the elephants is Babar. Babar. Your correct answer for number 1. Question number 2. In the novella The Little Prince, Le Petit Prince, the titular character who lives on an asteroid keeps what type of flower under a glass globe to protect it from the cold and caterpillars? Here comes the timer. I'm sorry, Peter. I know sometimes you're giving people time to think. I'm trying to be helpful, and I apologize if I'm stepping on your toes over there. I know you run a tight ship, but yes, I agree. The movie adaptation happened of The Little Prince, and The Little Prince is watching over a rose. Rose, your correct answer for number 2. Question number 3. In the first season of Ted Lasso, Ted gives his abrasive team captain Roy Kent a copy of what book by Madeline L'Engle to teach him a lesson about leadership? Name that book. Multiple choice. He's here. He's there. He's every fucking where. Roy Kent was gifted A Wrinkle in Time. Your correct answer for number 3. Number 4, Where the Wild Things Are was first released in 1963, but was adapted in 2009 into a live-action film directed by Spike Jonze with original songs by Karen O, the lead singer of what New York-based band? Karen O, the lead singer of Yeah, Yeah, Yeahs, your correct answer. Off with your head. Question number 5. Author Crockett Johnson created 4-year-old protagonist Harold, who could create a world of his own using his imagination along with a crayon of what color? Name that color. Crockett Johnson created that 4-year-old Harold who worked with his purple crayon. Purple, your correct answer for number 5. Number 6, fill in the blank from Ludwig Bemelman's book Madeline. Here's the quote. In an old house in Paris that was covered in vines lived blank little girls in 2 straight lines. That quote from Madeline, in an old house in Paris that was covered in vines lived 12 little girls in 2 straight lines. 12, your correct answer. Look, all of those viable options. If you put 9, though, those lines would have been uneven, which would upset me. And I think you would have called them uneven lines, not straight ones. Our 7th question here. Eloise writer Kay Thompson sees Eloise live in what palatial hotel with her nanny, pug dog Weenie, and her turtle Skipperdy? Name that hotel. Kay Thompson's character Eloise lives in the Plaza Hotel. Your correct answer for number 7, the Plaza. 3 more to go, then we're on to our final round, the picture round. Here is number 8. The Story of Ferdinand by Monroe Leaf tells the story of what animal that would rather smell flowers than get into fights? Don't worry, Unidan. Lyle Crocodile does not come up in this round here, so fret not. You did not spoil things for anyone here. I'm a fan of Lyle the Crocodile. All right, an answer for you all. That Story of Ferdinand. It's about a bull. Ferdinand the Bull. Your correct answer for number 8. 2 more questions in this round. Number 9. Beatrix Potter created what furry character who, despite all warnings, ventures into Mr. McGregor's garden, to satisfy his hunger? John Cena was definitely Ferdinand. Your correct answer for number 9. Yes, this one would have fit into our Harry category, Elliot. But your correct answer here in the classic kids lit round is Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit, your correct answer. Our final question in this round. We got some smack talk going on in the chat. I'm guessing y'all are on the same team. Unidan, we are so happy that you're back with us. I cannot wait to see if you've got some poetry to share with us. Hopefully some little odes to Dante. Can't wait to see. All right. Oh no, I will when you're not contagious. I'm so sorry. You're sick and your team is picking on you. Our final question of round number 3, the Little House on the Prairie series recounts the childhood and adolescence of what author as she travels with her pioneer family settling on land along the Kansas prairie? Each day it is retreat. Seems like yesterday your eyes crack this way, and to my soul you stared and pulled down every fear. We built a house with our hands over our hearts, and we swore on that day that it'll never fall apart. I have an answer for you all. Little House on the Prairie is by Laura Ingalls Wilder. Your correct answer for round 3. Question 10. One more round to go. It's the picture round, everybody. First, though, let's check in with the scores. See how it's going. 3 rounds in, where you stand with 10 more to go. Waiting for a quick update on that final question to make sure I give you an accurate score going into this final round here tonight. Hope you're having fun. We really appreciate you playing with us tonight. It means the world to us. What a great start to 2022 having you here with us this evening. 82% of you were familiar with Laura Ingalls Wilder. Going into the final round here, we've got a big tie for 7th with 28 points. Let's skip up ahead to these teams that are tied in 3rd. 4 teams have 29 points. You've only missed one so far. We Drink and We Know Things 12, A School for Ants, The Prettiest Nando, and Pieced It Together. And tied in 1st, they haven't missed a single question so far. 30 for 30. We have We Drink and We Know Things 17 and The Helsinki Syndrome. All right, let's do it, everybody. It all rests on this final topic tonight. The picture round this evening is in the category of Owned by Nestle. In this round, you are going to see 10 images of brands that are owned by Nestle. The images are going to pop up one at a time. I will display them up here next to me as part of the Twitch stream, but they also are embedded directly on your page. So you have 2 different ways to see the images. And what we're looking for from you is the name of the brand that is owned by Nestle. The entirety of round number 4 is going to be short answer, so get ready to type in your responses. After our 10th image, we do have a tiebreaker question to close out the game. Here we go. Round 4, image number 1. Name this brand that is owned by Nestle. Peter's telling the truth in the chat. We did get caught in that I-95 mess on Monday. That's why we were not here to bring you a show on Monday. Luckily, we are not broadcasting from I-95 today. I do have an answer for you for image number 1. If you put delivery, it's not delivery. It's DiGiorno, everyone. DiGiorno, your correct answer for number 1. Image number 2. Name this brand that's owned by Nestle. I have an answer for you all for image number 2. This brand owned by Nestle is Toll House. Toll House, your correct answer. Kitty Doyle, thank you for the well wishes. And also, what a bummer that your trip to New York City got canceled. I hope when you do make it out here eventually that you check out one of our in-person nights. Peter does host in person twice a week. So hopefully you can go say hello. All right, our 3rd image in this round. Name this brand. have an answer for you all for number 3. Your correct answer, this Nestle brand is Boost. Boost, your correct answer. On to our 4th image in this round. Ooh, Boost was so brutal. Only 17% of you got that one correct. You know, I would have put like Pedialyte probably, or Ensure, something like that. Our 4th image, name this brand owned by Nestle. Only 10 teams put Boost. "34 teams put Ensure for Boost, and Chi-Chi's Forever Old Age for the win. Boosting your score with that Boost. I've got an answer for you all for number 4. This is Coffee Mate. Coffee Mate, your correct answer for number 4. Our 5th image, name this Nestle-owned brand. Gobstopper is the name of the product. What brand makes Gobstoppers? I've got an answer for you all for number 5. Gobstoppers, of course, based on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It's Willy Wonka, or simply Wonka, your correct answer for number 5. Image number 6. Name this brand owned by Nestle. Elliot, you've been to Willy Wonka's factory? Do they have a tour? Peter wants to know. And also, are you okay? I've got an answer for you all. This here is Nesquik. Nesquik, your correct answer. Does anyone know, does that Nesquik rabbit have a name? It could be a trivia question coming up in the future. Not tonight, but if you know if it has a name, I want to know about it. Let us know in the chat. Image number 7. Name this brand that's owned by Nestle. Nestle's does make the very best. This sparkling water brand is so delicious. If you put Perrier, you got that point. We've got some excellent guesses here about what that Nesquik bunny's name is. No one knows for sure right now, but maybe it's Eugene Q. Bunmouth, or it's a moot point coming in with my favorite guest here. Let's call him Quickie. Quickie the bunny. That's probably it. I love it. All right. Let's check out our 8th image in this round. Name this brand owned by Nestle. This palm tree in a yellow diamond represents CPK, or California Pizza Kitchen, a brand that is owned by Nestle. Two more images, and then we've got our tiebreaker question. Here is number 9. Name this brand. Not only was It's a Moo Points quickie answer my favorite answer about that Nesquik rabbit, also it is that character's name. Quickie of Nesquik fame. This scary baby is the Gerber baby. Gerber baby, your correct answer. Coming up after image number 10 is our final question of the night, the tiebreaker question. The tiebreaker, as per usual, is going to have a number as an answer, and your job in placing your response to the tiebreaker question is to guess as closely as possible to the correct number, which means you can guess over or under the number. Whoever is closest to that correct number will break the tie in the event that you're part of a tie. Let's check out our 10th and final image. Here we go. Name this brand that is owned by Nestle. These look so good. I would very much like to eat one right now. They are drumsticks. Drumstick, your correct answer for number 10. My favorite part of the drumstick is how when you get down to the bottom of the cone, they put chocolate down there. Can't beat that. So good. All right, our tiebreaker question. Let's do it, everybody. As I explained, whoever's closest to that correct number will break the tie. If you're part of a tie, here is our final question of the evening. Give us your best guess. Currently headquartered in Vevey, Switzerland, in what year was Nestle founded? Place your best guess.
She is so bright. She's so bright.
Don't leave me, Dante. I've got an answer for you all to this tiebreaker question. The company Nestle was founded in the year 1866. 1866, your correct answer. In the event that you were part of a tie here this evening, we will suss out your scores offline and we'll post the final results on our Instagram for the top 15 or so teams. So check out at NYC Trivia League on Instagram to see what ended up happening here this evening. If anyone has any feedback for us about the quiz tonight, maybe something went really well for you, you loved a particular round, or you wish you saw more of something, or you think you should have gotten a point and you didn't, let us know. You can reach out to our commissioner, Joe E., his email address below, commish@nyctrivialeague.com. Oh my goodness, we've got a little ode in the chat here. Roses are red. A contract's for you. A limited liability corporation does not take responsibility for any actions of any shareholders or employees or... It's not about Dante here tonight, but I like it. Unidan, happy to have some poetry back with us. All right, everybody. Also a reminder, if you're able to donate this evening, it would mean the world to us. Even a very small donation, $3. It really goes a long way if everybody who's playing chips in a little bit to keep this game afloat. Venmo at PlayNYC or that credit card link. Click on them. They're down at the bottom of the page. Click on it right now. See what happens. Let's check out our final scores for our first game of 2022. Looking at our top 15-ish teams, 60 teams played with us here tonight. Thank you so much. Tied for 17th tonight with 35 points each, we have Banana Phones, Chi-Chi's Forever. In a tie for 11th, a bunch of you have 36 points. New Pope, Goo Goo Muck Muck, We Drink and We Know Things, 69. Omicron D's Nuts, Waking Up in the Morning, Thinking About So Many Things. And 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Tied in 7th with 37 points, we have I Thought This Was Speed Dating, Fanny Flutters, The Blue Shells, and Old Lang's Cosign. Tied in 5th with 38 points, We Drink and We Know Things 12, and the corrected 1099s. And would you look at that? Things changed vastly in that final round. We've got 4 teams tied in that top spot. No perfect scores here this evening. 4 teams have 39 points, and those teams are We Drink and We Know Things, 17, The Prettiest Nando, Pieced It Together, and The Helsinki Syndrome. Congrats to all 4 of those top teams, and big thanks to every single one of you for playing with us here this evening. It has been a true joy playing with you. Well, I guess I feel like I played too here tonight. We'll be back on Monday right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Dante's going to be here. Peter's going to be here. Don't miss it, everybody. It's going to be a great time on Monday. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy New Year, everybody. Be well, stay safe out there, and we'll see you next time. Good night. Good night for real.